talk. Talk? Really? Even after all of this, you're still convinced that you're so close to some profound insight that will make this all go away. I can't decide if it's more delusional or pathetic. I want to help you. I can... Again with these words, Orion. You never cared to help me when I was fragile and pathetic. Only now that I've dragged myself out of hell on my own. This is called mercy, Orion. Sweet dreams, Megatron.
It's ironic, isn't it? Starscream, the irresponsible airhead, has spent more time managing your mechs on your hunk of scrap because you can't even be bothered to stay awake for it.
This is all just one big joke to you, isn't it? One last way to get another little jab at me?
By leaving me to rot out here with the rest of your useless trash.
It really would be so easy if your pod malfunctioned somehow. How tragic would that be? If everything went wrong, and I could finally do something right, without ever having to wait for you again. But then, that's probably what you want, isn't it? Sweet dreams. Hey, Soundwave, I need a word with you. Hello, Soundwave? I'm talking to you. Are you ignoring me? Seriously?
Wow, how mature.
You know, you're supposed to be my consultant. That requires actually considering my consultation. You're supposed to support me. That's your job on this ship.
No, it isn't.
I let you do slag all day. With the sole condition that when I come to you to talk, you at least listen.
Sure.
You want to know why I don't coddle you, Soundwave?
No.
It's because of scrap like this. You're arrogant, rude, disrespectful, and you want to know what else?
Not even a little bit.
You're also a rat. There, I said it. You're a rat.
This again.
You're such a hypocrite. You call yourself anti-establishment, but last time I checked, you don't mind being a narc if it's good for your networking.
First of all, the Decepticon High Command is not the establishment. We're a grassroots collective of independent militias united by a political figurehead. Second of all, that was years ago, and it was completely justified. Your capacity for holding grudges is only beaten out by Megatron.
Grudges? Me? Haha, that's very funny, Soundwave. I am the most forgiving bot on this ship, and I wouldn't have to have these conversations every other day if you all didn't hold grudges against me.
Whatever it is, it can wait. I'm busy.
Busy managing dead servers?
Someone has to keep them in shape.
Whatever would we do without you? Ravage?
What does he want? Scrap, he's manning the console. Do you think...
I'm not gonna be presumptuous.
What are you waiting for? It's not gonna bite.
Are you sure? I don't like how it's moving. Is it supposed to be doing that? Probably. I don't know about this.
Relax, kid. When I was starting out, we didn't have practice organs. I had to figure this out on a real corpse.
Are you really sure I should be doing this?
Of course, you got nothing to worry about. Well, unless Starscream figures out I'm using Energon to zap this thing. But seriously, you'll be fine. Just wing it.
What part of the body is this even supposed to be?
Oh, you know, it's one of the... It's part of the, You know, I'm not really sure.
Lockdown! It's happening!
Holy slack, really?
I figured we'd have started eating each other before now. Maybe next time.
Don't worry, kid. There's always tomorrow. What a waste of a perfectly good organ. I guess we've been due for a little bit of good fortune, huh?
Savage! What is it? Did you...
Well, I didn't want to jump the gun and get you all excited, but I've been keeping an eye on the local field readings since we last jumped, and it looks like our energon problem is solved. No need to thank me.
All you did was sit at the pilot terminal. Where is it? How much?
We passed into the solar system sometime in the last few days. Source was big enough to register a little bit before then.
Are you sure? I already scanned the star system when we first entered orbit.
Not thoroughly enough. You missed this little satellite right here.
On an ice moon?
And lots of it. It looks like a reserve for a whole colony.
If your readings are right, this could power the entire determination at full capacity. Let alone with just 5 passengers.
Don't you mean 6?
He's right.
So soon? I mean, what if it's a false alarm? Then we just end up wasting more energon putting her back.
As much as I agree that we should be cautious, we've never had a false positive flag for an energy signal this big. Even with our signal scrambled, I know this hardware well enough to know that this doesn't happen.
I wouldn't have pinged you if I didn't think it was legit.
Set course for the satellite as soon as possible.
Aye aye, sugar.
What are you more afraid of? Things changing or staying the same? And why does the stasis room still smell like blood?
How many times are you going to do this?
How many times are you going to let me?
You always find a way to blame me, even when you're stabbing me in the back. And when I'm so close to seeing what comes next.
You know you don't really want to know how this dream ends.
Of course I do.
You're not ready for what else you'll see. Why else would you let me stab you?
Let you?
See? You haven't even figured it out yet. What makes you think you're ready for the next step?
Is that what you're here for? To save me from myself?
I can't say exactly why, because you're not ready for that either. It's why you're dreaming in the first place, isn't it? You can't commit to endings.
How is it that you seem to know everything about me, but I don't know you at all?
How would I know? This isn't my dream. Do you know what that means?
I don't seem to know much of anything.
It's time for you to wake up.